How's it going, everyone? ND Sean 45 coming at you. Notre Dame Catholic 90, if you're watching. Dude, I gotta tell you something. I'm not really what you would call a superstitious person, but if you think that me opening up every video with that intro works and helps the Irish play better, damn it, I'm gonna keep doing it. Because I'll tell you guys one thing. This week, the Irish are gonna have to play the game of their lives. This one's a big one. The one that a lot of us Irish fans have been waiting for quite some time now. The Irish head out to Norman, Oklahoma to take on the Sooners. Now this game, by far, hands down, is going to be the biggest test that we've seen all season. As if the season hasn't had enough hurdles that we've had to jump over. This one's going to be the biggest one to this point in the season, without a doubt. Now, before I go any further, to Oni Kuno, if you happen to see this video, which I'm sure you will, dude, don't worry about it. I don't take any offense from trash talking. I mean, I know that comes with the territory of college football and doing these videos. And like you said, man, we go back the last 3 years. I know what to expect from you. You know what to expect of me. And, whatever trash talking you do, don't worry about it. I know to expect it, and I can take it. Oh, and by the way, props to you too, man, and you have nothing but respect from me. So, you do your thing, I'll do mine. So, and I guess last thing to say, may the best team win. So, anyway, on to the game. Now look, it doesn't take a genius to get here on camera and talk about how good the Oklahoma Sooners are. I mean, they have, all the way down position by position, they have talent everywhere. A great quarterback in Landry Jones, very talented. A great running back in Williams, who's just been tearing up a storm from out of that backfield. And all the way down to the targets that Jones has to throw to, and guys like Shepard, Stills, Brown, the list goes on and on. So it doesn't take a genius to figure out how good this team is. And on top of that, they have a solid defense as well. But the thing is, we still are going to be facing a very tough team, another top 10 team, in a ruckus environment in Norman, Oklahoma. So it doesn't get much tougher than that. But here's the thing that I really want to talk about with this game, because we know the tests we have in front of us. But one thing that I've been hearing so far earlier on this week is it seems like everyone in Sooner Nation, but not just Sooner fans, but the critics on ESPN as well. But what else do you come to expect from EBSPN? But they're all already chalking this one up as a win for Oklahoma, and I think that's a bunch of crap. Okay, I just happened to read an interesting article on I believe the newspaper is called the Daily Oklahoma, by a writer by the name of Garrett Holt. And this guy, I'm sure he wrote this article just to stir the pot with Irish fans, and I'll have that article posted, and all you Irish fans will check it out and see what the nerve of what this guy has to say. Now, I understand that in college football, respect is earned, not given out. I get that. But it's one thing for someone to completely slam a team and just erase out everything that they've done in the season and just ignore it like it's nothing. I mean, that's a bunch of crap right there. He basically goes on to say that we're not a quality top 5 team or a BCS team, that we're not deserving. But like I said, you guys can read it for yourself. Well, I got to tell you something, Mr. Holt. You can just disrespect us all you want and maybe look at the games that we probably shouldn't have struggled with, like BYU and Purdue and maybe even Michigan. You can make the arguments there, but just because a team doesn't put out 40 or 50 points a game on offense doesn't mean that they're not a top quality team. I mean, do you just forget the fact that we have a outstanding defense that hasn't allowed a rushing touchdown all season long? I mean, you can't ignore stuff like that. You can't just diminish a team's accolades like that. So give us a little bit more respect than that. So, but I just thought that was a pretty crappy article, a cheap shot article. But I guess being a Notre Dame fan, I should be used to that stuff, especially from haters. But whatever. But my point is, all you Sooner fans out there who are already chalking the scheme up as a victory, that it's in the bag, it's guaranteed, as Lee Corse would say, not so fast, my friend. Okay, like I just said, we got a talented defense, probably the best defense in the country. you guys are going to have your hands full with us. And I'm not trying to get cocky here. I'm just telling it like it is. Our defense is tough, and we're not going to go down easy. We're not going down without a fight, that's for sure. But this will hands down be the best defense you guys have seen all season, aside from maybe Kansas State. But we know how to play with the big boys. Okay, this will not be the first time we've gone into a team's opposing stadium with a ruckus stadium, a ruckus crowd, you name it, and it came out of there with a victory. This team, even with our offense, we are very capable of winning this game. And I don't really have many keys to winning this game. The main one is just that our offense has got to quit this Mickey Mouse crap that we've been getting away with. As I've said numerous times already this season, we have to play smart football, protect the football, and we have to start executing. We got to get something going. I mean, we can't, all these things we've gotten away with, like, for example, the drop passes in the Miami game, okay? I hate to say this, but that was pure luck. At the same time, maybe we deserve to get a few breaks like that. But here's the thing. Guys like Shepard and Brown I don't think they're going to drop wide open passes like that. When Dorsett had those key drops, I think we got away with one. A couple, actually. So I wouldn't expect the Oklahoma Sooner receiving corps to do that. So we have to be on our A-plus game and then some. And, honestly, I do think that with Golson back and healthy off of his concussion, I do think we have a much better chance with him than with Tommy Rees, because it's just a fact, Golson can scramble. He has that escapability. Rees doesn't. Simple as that. But, if Tommy does have to come into the game, we could be in trouble. And I hate saying that, but that's how it stands right now. We got to have Golson playing the best game of his life this Saturday night. Do I think we can beat the Sooners? You're damn right I do. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a fan. I really believe that we can. As I said earlier, we've come to ruckus places before and came out with the W, and there's no reason why we can't do it on Saturday night. Now, I'll tell you one thing. One key interesting matchup that I am looking forward to seeing is how their offensive line does against our front seven, because I know Oklahoma has been plagued with a few injuries there, and correct me if I'm wrong, Oni Kuno or any other Sooner fan who happens to watch this video, but I believe Oklahoma has a guy their center is currently a guy who was recruited to play tight end. So I definitely see in my honest opinion, I see Lewis Nix having a big day in that matchup. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But all I know is they have had to do a lot of shuffling in and out with their offensive line, so that could definitely work to our advantage. But the bottom line is this: we cannot rely on our defense to carry the load. We have to have a balanced performance from both sides of the ball. So I could reiterate this and dissect it 100 more times, but that's what's got to happen for us to win this game. Not just a great performance by our defense, but our offense has got to make plays and get something going. We have to get some consistency in there. We have to be smart out there and get smart play calling. Play our game. Play Notre Dame football. That's grind it out, put teams away, just old-fashioned smash-mouth football. That's all there is to it. We have all that talent. Let's use it. Let's get Eifert involved, Riddick involved, Sierra Wood involved, DeVaris Daniels, Robbie Toma, all of those guys. Let's get it going. Let's come in there to Norman on Saturday night and get our respect. Okay? I know I'm just rambling, but hey, I'm having fun here. So, with that, guys, I don't really have much more to say about this game, but I think we can get it done. I have faith in our boys, and I think all you Sooner fans who are expecting a blowout win, I think you're going to be sorely disappointed. So, because I know this team is ready to play. They're going to come in there and they're going to just play their asses off. So, yeah, with that, guys, that's really all I can say about this game. But one thing I do want to say before I wrap this video up is to my buddy Brandon, who's from Kansas. He's going to be making the trip over to Norman to watch the game, and I hear he's going to have a pretty interesting sign for the game day crew. So, Brandon, you have a safe trip over there, my friend, and God bless, man. Have a great time, and hopefully you get to see the Irish pull off a major victory on Saturday night. So with that, everyone, this is ND Sean 45 signing off. I'll leave you with this. Our Lady of Victory, pray for us. Go Irish. Beat Sooners.